Welcome to the Rusted Garden. Today I'm going to show you how to use LED bulbs, the 4-foot bulbs, to replace your past, T8s, T12 bulbs, your old fluorescent bulbs, and how to do it with a budget of about $40. These are nice, effective, inexpensive solutions. Now the key here is, these are tomato plants. We're growing these as transplants. We're getting them germinated, we're getting them started, we're getting them to size, and they're going to go out into our gardens. What I'm talking about is using the LEDs for transplants. We're not going to do full production. We're not going to grow plants till they get flowers, till they get fruit. That's a lot more expensive. You need different lights for that. For this, you just need the LEDs. Now, the LEDs we're going to use are just white LEDs. You don't need the reds, you don't need the blues. You can get those if you want. They work fine, but you don't need them. To grow our transplants that look like this, you want to shoot for two goals. Let me put these down. Goal number one is you want the color of the light, the Kelvin value, to be between 5,000 and 6,500. I talk about that in other videos. You want the lumen value, the intensity of the light, to be between 2,000 and 3,000 lumens. So a combination of 2,000 to 3,000 lumens, 5,000 to 6,500 Kelvin are the light values you want for seed starting plants just like this and getting them to transplant size. Now, I did a video on building your grow light stations like one's over there, and it's called The Rusted Garden Show, episode 2. I'll link to that, and you can see how you can use these to set up grow light stations. Now let's just start with the basics, the cost, because actually in that show video I was saying LEDs are still a little bit expensive, and sure enough, a week later I went into Home Depot and the LEDs have come down in cost greatly. For instance, this is a LED bulb, LED, 6,500 Kelvin, that's what you want, the Kelvin rate 5,000 to 6,500, and lumens 2,000 to 3,000. Now I would like a higher lumen rate, but that's okay. It's also 40 watts. You're going to save money with the LEDs compared to the old fluorescent bulb. It just uses less wattage. Less wattage means you pay less electricity costs. Now this is a replacement bulb for a T12. It also works in T8 fixtures. So what you're doing is you're going to the package, you're finding LED, you're finding the Kelvin value, the lumen value, and you're seeing what it replaces. Now the value in this is this bulb, was only $6.97. So I don't even need to go and replace my old T8 or T12 fixtures, which can cost you anywhere from $15 to $25 for a ballast like this, a fixture, the piece that holds the bulbs. So that saves you money. So I can convert over to this lumen bulb, save money, and use the old fixture. Let me just show you what the light looks like. So this is the T8 bulb. This is 6,500 Kelvin. And I believe this was 2,900 lumens. It's a little bit brighter. If you can get closer to 3,000, that's great. This is the LED bulb, which is plastic too. So unlike these, this is not going to shatter. Now, when you put this in, with the fluorescent bulbs, you can rotate them either way, and you can rotate them either way, and they will turn on. If you rotate this the wrong way, it won't click on. So you do have to turn it forward, and that's your LED bulb. Pretty close to this. Same color light, daylight, 6,500K, 2,100 lumens, 2,900 lumens. You put in your two LED bulbs and check out the video, The Rusted Garden Show, episode 2, and it will show you how to set those lights above your plants to grow great transplants and get things that look just like that. That's my pepper plants. They're doing really, really well under this system. All right, so we have the replacement bulbs. I want to show you a couple of things that you can buy right out of the box and use. And just for contrast, so this is the T8 bulbs. These are the old T12 fluorescent bulbs. Less efficient electricity-wise and cost-wise. These will save you money because they use less wattage, and the intensity is there. So you can just build out an LED system replace your old fluorescent T12s and T8 bulbs with something like this. Very, very inexpensive. Now, this is something that I just picked up and I'm very excited about. This was $38 out of the box from Walmart. It is 45,000 lumens. The light intensity, it's an LED setup, you can see right there. 45,000 lumens, which is well above the 3,000 that I recommend. The higher the lumens, the brighter the light, the better your seed starts will grow, and the higher lumen value can make up for the Kelvin value. And I think the Kelvin value on here is 5,000 Kelvin. Not quite the 6,500, but 5,000 Kelvin, 4,500 lumens. This is an outstanding grow light right out of the box, and it was $38. You're going to get 50,000 hours of lighting. And you can see in here, there aren't any replacements. So one of the negatives would be after you use 50,000 hours, and if this burns out, you can't just go and get a replacement bulb. But these are your LEDs all along here. And look at the intensity here. You also have the two bulbs. So if you buy the ballast, that's $15 to $25. If you go and buy the tubes, that's anywhere from $6 to $10 depending where you're going. So for 38 bucks, right out of the box, you got some chains to hang it. Let me plug this in and just show you the light intensity. And then you pull the chain, and look at that. Shut that one off. That is extremely bright, and it's perfect for at least two flats. Let's move that out of the way. But this would just hang right over here. And you could even get two, get a little bit more space, like that. Always 1 to 2 inches across. And then these could sit this way, and you could get more flats across. But check out the Rusted Garden Show episode 2, and I'll show you more how to set that up. But for $38, I wanted to show you an out-of-box solution that you can use right away for your grow lights. So again, this was at Walmart. It is, what was it again? 4,500 lumens, extremely intense light, 5,000 Kelvin, not quite as high, but good enough. And it only uses 40 watts of power. On the episode that I'm talking about that I'm linking, you can use that. It'll tell you how to get to an electricity calculator so you know how much you're spending each month. Now maybe this setup is too big for you and you don't want that. I found this at Lowe's, and it was $14.99. And this is just a 3-foot shop light, LED, 3,000 lumens. Now it's 4,000 K. That's about 1,000 less than I recommend. For $14.99, if you're on a budget, you want to do just a few, like you're not doing massive seed starts, you would just drop more something like this, is you're just using the 6-pack and you're dropping the light on there. You could pick this up. And again, this was $14.99. It's inexpensive to run because it's an LED. It looks just like that. And it would sit right above your seed starts like that. And because it's 4,000 Kelvin, you could have it a little bit closer. The LEDs don't get hot. They're not going to dry out your soil or damage your plants. And let me just show you what that intensity looks like. So you can get LED solutions for your grow lights now by going to Walmart, Home Depot, Lowe's, armed with a little bit of knowledge, looking for 5,000 to 6,500 Kelvin, 2,000 to 3,000. With the LEDs, you're really going to get 3,000 plus lumens. You can set up your own grow light station, and this would sit plenty bright enough, And you can see it's a little bit more yellow than how white the lights were over here. And it would sit just like that. And you can grow wonderful seed starts. And I know that you could get, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these, 6 times 6, 36 transplants. So you could start 36 peppers, 36 tomatoes, or a combination of both. But these are just some of the LED solutions that came out really this month cost-wise. Now, they were more expensive last year. Now it's $6.97 for a bulb, $14.99 for this setup, and $38 for this setup. Let's plug it in one more time. You can set up a grow light station without any hassle, not pay too much, and grow some wonderful transplants. And you can see this is a little more yellow versus the whiter, higher Kelvin value. Hope you enjoyed the video. It gives you some idea of how you can replace your old T12s and T8 fluorescent bulbs with some LED bulbs inexpensively, and a couple of the kits that you can buy, straight from the box and set up. Please check out my seed shop at www.therustedgarden.com. Thanks.